again. My name is Joy, and welcome back to my YouTube live. Today I have absolutely vibes, 100% vibes. So again, today we are going to make a story. Kama kawaida, we are doing story time with Joy. So kaeni hapo msitoke, listen to my story. And those who are new here again, you can subscribe to my YouTube channel, like, share and comment. And karibuni sana. So msichana wetu wa leo, we are going to call her Delia. I love that name so much. So we are going to call our girl today, Delia. So Delia has finished high school. Delia now is a raya, is a citizen now. She has an ID. Delia is only 20 years old. So hivi venye wasichana tunaendanga, we start dating. That's how there's a boy who met Delia and akampenda sana. So let's call that boy Jason. Jason met Delia in an event. Kuna mahali Delia walikuwa wameenda event, ilikuwa event ya harusi. So maybe that one was their nini, what do you call, that was their destiny. So Delia now wamepatana, they have talked, and after 2 to 3 days, but then they exchanged numbers. So after they have talked, wakajuana kidogo kidogo. After 2 to 3 weeks, Jason now felt in love with Delia, and they started to date. They started a relationship together. So this time round, Delia is only 20 years old. So she doesn't know much about now. Already she has finished school. She doesn't know much about the outside world. So Delia, as she's only 20 years old, she really wanted to know more about working and everything, mostly the marketing, online marketing. She really wanted to know more about that. Aya, let's continue. So ikafika mahali, Jason wanted to marry Delia now. Delia now is 22 years. She wanted Jason wanted to marry Delia, and now Delia like doesn't have a job. She really took it like an advantage. Akasema maybe I'll find it's not a must I join campus. I will just do what? I will just get married because I really have loved this guy. I love him so much. There's no way like nitakata. So the things were planned. Everything went clear and smooth, and again they got married. So early marriages, how they go. Alafu sasa wamekaa kwa ndoa kitu kama 2 years now. Delia is now 24. So already she has gotten married to Jason, and she's almost expecting a child. So it continued like that. Now Jason's behavior started changing because this is early marriages. They have not taken a lot of time to know each other, like hawajajuana hivyo sana, and just like that she got married. So as they continued staying with each other, Jason now started developing to some behaviors, some sudden behaviors that were not there in the beginning when they were dating. Hi, Kevin. So, now Jason has started to develop some behaviors. They were like sudden behavior that Delia hadn't seen them for a while. So this time round, Delia now sat down. She was like, oh, Jason all of a sudden doesn't want his phone to be touched. Jason all of a sudden always comes home late. Jason all of a sudden does not send any money. So those are sudden behaviors that were not there at the start. So those are called red flags. So now Jason is developing red flags towards Delia. So Delia decided this time around I must investigate to see what is happening. This is not my husband. This is not Jason who I got married to. So as they continue, when one day when Jason had come back from work, it was night. So Delia did not sleep. Delia made sure that Jason has slept. He took care of him. She was too good for him. She took very good care of him. So she took his phone and went through the WhatsApp and found out there's a girl who Jason has been talking. The way Jason came and started to talk to her, that's how Jason is doing to that lady. So now Delia just kept quiet. He made sure, like, this time around, when Jason goes to work the next day, she must go to the parents of Jason and tell them what is happening. Hi Benson, hi Rahmo, welcome to my YouTube channel. So now Delia, it's morning and Jason has prepared, and now he went and he left for work. So this time around, Delia just dressed and went. She didn't know even Jason too. She didn't even tell the parents that she's coming, because she didn't want them to tell Jason, why is Delia coming all of a sudden, and she hasn't said anything. So she went just like that. She didn't tell anyone. She just wanted it to be a surprise. She wanted to tell the parents what has been happening to Jason lately is cheating. Hi Rahmo, how do we make live? I will tell you when we finish. So, as Delia now reached to the parents of Akina Jason, it was very far. It was very far. So she reached there, and she told the parents. She didn't find the mother of Jason. The mother of Jason had went to the Chama. That's for 2 days, so she couldn't. It was not lucky for her. So the one who was at home was who was the father, of Jason. So she found the father of Jason at the house, and luckily they talked, and the father she spoke to the father about Jason and how Jason has changed nowadays since she got married, and she is there. Like, she's always been ignored every time, even when she raised an issue. Why are you doing this? She's always ignored. So the father of no Delia started crying, and there was a shoulder to lean on. So the father of Jason was comforting Delia, and just like that, as Delia was given a shoulder to lean on, just like that, then boom, that thing happened. It was never meant to happen, but they slept with each other. The father of Jason and Delia, they slept with each other. It was never meant to happen. That was not the intentions of Delia, but Delia didn't refuse because his husband is also cheating. So they continued like that, and every time as she left there, she made sure that this time around I must tell the mother of Delia what the mother of Jason what really happened. So she went back to Jason, and she came back after after 3 months. Already she was pregnant, and the pregnancy is for who? The father of Jason. The father of Jason. She was pregnant. She was carrying the father of Jason's child, and now she decided to go back to the parents of Jason and to tell the mama Jason what happened 3 months ago. She reached there, she found the mother of Jason, and she told her the truth, that she had come to tell them about Jason, and it was never meant. She had sex with the father. Now the mother of Jason was very, like, she was very pissed off. She didn't want to hear about the father of Jason. She didn't really want to hear about him. So she called a very large meeting of family meeting. So even Jason was invited, and she talked the truth, and she said she's getting a divorce. And also Delia saw, even me, I have to go because I am no longer wanted there. So I also have to go. So Jason was there. They forged a divorce, and the mother of Jason, by then, she didn't want to hear anything about the dad of Jason. She left, just like that. She left, and also Delia left too. But remember, she is expecting. So after 1 month, now Delia realized, I am carrying the father of this. I'm carrying a child of the father of Jason, and I don't want anything to be done with Jason, so I will just abort. Delia decided to abort the child. So Delia did what? Delia aborted the child. And remember, abortion comes with consequences, just how marriage comes with consequences. So Delia aborted the child, and let's say it was not she was not lucky at all, because after abortion she became barren. Like, the it came out with it destroyed the womb. It was her first child. She was only 20. She was turning 25. Imagine, she was turning 25. She got married when she was 22, and now she cannot carry a child. Please show me how to in August. I want to make live. Please show which type of live. I cannot understand, Rahmo. So now Delia is a barren. She cannot bear a child. She cannot carry a child. She's a barren. She decided, because this came up with the problems of Akina Jason, she also decided to make their lives miserable. Mostly Jason, because this started because of Jason. Jason was cheating on her, and that's why she decided to do what she decided. And she got pregnant for the father of Jason. She was carrying the father of Jason's child. That's why she tried to get abortion, and it went bad, and she's barren forever. So she decided to get her revenge. So one day when Jason was she also knew where Jason went to have fun. Like, if Jason was free, he went to a club just to sit there and have fun. So that day Delia went to that club. So Jason was there. Jason, she had a lady. When you're drunk, you're in a club, you also have to have some company. So Jason had a company. He had a lady there. So Jason now, she didn't see Delia. Delia was there. So Delia put on a mask, a half a mask, and she approached Jason and asked the lady if she can join. No one refused. She joined them. So they drank, but Delia was not planning on getting drunk. She was planning on ruining Jason's everything, even their work. She was planning on ruining his business and everything. So as he continued at 10 p.m., 11, the lady decided to go. So, but Delia decided to stay with Jason. And this time around, Jason is so drunk. Jason is so drunk because many things have been happening to her lately. Delia left her. Her mom also left. Her dad doesn't want doesn't like he's they're not in good terms with his dad. So Jason feels like he is lonely. So every time, like, he felt lonely, he went to the club. Now he's with Delia, and they are drinking. So Delia tells Jason, I think it's late, we can go to your place to sleep if you don't mind, or if you're not married, we can just stay. If you're married, we can just stay, or I'll take you to my place. So Jason said, it's okay, we can go to my place. I don't have a wife, I am single. Yes, that's what Jason said. So she went with Jason to the house, Everything was like everything was sudden. She had sex with him, but also when Jason fell asleep, Delia Delia, what do we call, Delia took everything in the house of Jason, everything, even television. She stole everything that was in that house, everything that Jason had. So the only thing she left Jason with is the mattress, along the mattress. So Jason, the next day when he waked up, he was surprised and shocked at the same time, because he found his house empty. He didn't have anything, and he walked up late, even the time of going to work. Like he slept he slept he slept alilala sana, let's say that. So she he was surprised, and he didn't see the face of the lady. He didn't see anything. He didn't have a clue about the lady. So Jason was shocked. She was robbed everything in her house. The only thing that remained was a mattress. Even his phone had gone. Like, that was the revenge that Delia made for Jason, who made her a barren. She always says that it's Jason who made me barren. So that's the what do we call, the revenge that Delia made to Jason. So this time around, Jason reported to the police about the stealing, about everything, that she was robbed, and Delia was nowhere to be found. Remember, he did this silent movie. He didn't want anyone to notice it's her, so he made it very, very, very fast and very, very, very careful. She was very careful in what she did. So this time around, it passed months passed. Now it's like 5 months from Jason's tragedy. It is 5 months. Delia Delia hasn't found anyone to any boyfriend. So Delia was also, but then Delia still loved Jason, even though Jason cheated and everything happened because of him. So Delia still loved Jason. So she continued living on her own, but she was also thinking, what if I go back to Jason? What if we I can just forgive him and we start again, and I can give him his things and say sorry for stealing? What if I do that? But she also thought second thoughts, that I have a child. I had a child with the father. I had to abort. Now I cannot get pregnant. I am a barren because I aborted my baby. So she was into thoughts. She was like, what will I do? I need someone. I still love Jason. What will I really do? So one day she decided to go meet up with Jason. She went to his house, and she went to Jason's house. jason's Jason had already, she alihama, because he saw, this is a place where people know a lot. Maybe the person who stole from me knew me. So Jason left. Jason was not living there anymore. He left to somewhere else. So when Delia went to look for Jason, he found that, like, Jason alishahama. Jason had went to another place. So imagine, she left Jason. She wanted to get back to Jason. She had an affair with her father, Jason, because she thought she saw Jason cheated on her. She had an affair with Jason's father. And she even got a baby with Jason. And when she aborted the baby, she what? She became barren. The abortion didn't go as planned. It went too bad. So now Dahlia is on her own. She has to look for a job. She was married so early. Like, she wasn't ready for the marriage. Early marriages is not also, it's not good. It's not made for young people. Like, you have to have an experience. She even didn't have work. It's just like, she was so early. She was ripe. She was a raw. She was not ripe. to get in marriage. Like, marriage needs someone who has passed through many experiences. So, and Delia was not that type of person, you know. So Delia now decided to go back to her family, because there's no way, she couldn't find a job and she couldn't find anyone who will take care of her. So she went back to her mom's at Kiambu, where she was living with her mom. She lived with her mom for 3 months, and then she met Amzungu. She met Amzungu who liked her and wanted to take her to his country. So the Mzungu liked Delia because Delia was young, they love young, petite. She was beautiful, by the way. She wasn't just a lady. She was so beautiful. So the Mzungu liked Delia, and she really wanted to take Delia to his country and stay with Delia. But the problem is, the Mzungu is 50 years. The Mzungu is old. Imagine. So Delia saw this as an opportunity. When she told her mom refused and said, what if this Mzungu has a family? There's no way he's young like this and doesn't have kids. Maybe he has kids who are your age. But Delia didn't listen. He just saw the money. And Delia decided to go to France with the Mzungu. So the Mzungu prepared his passport, his visa, everything, his ticket. Like, they went. So just like that, she just left. She told me her mom she's going, like, there's nowhere she can stop her. So her mom just agreed. Now she didn't have an option, just to agree. So she went, and they stayed with the Mzungu for 5 years. She get alimzalia, but for 5 years she has never seen the Mzungu's wife. But the Mzungu had a wife. What was the bad thing? Like, Delia thought this was her. When she knew the Mzungu had a wife and children, she thought, like, she's a bad luck. Her life is a bad luck. She's always a bad luck, because in marriage she's hato boy. Like, every time there's a lot of surprises, that she even is cursing herself. She's saying she's the problem. So the Mzungu told her, me, I have a wife. That's after 5 years, and I want you to meet my wife and my kids, because I've seen, like, you can be part of the family. You're not that type of, like, that's the gold diggers. You're not a gold digger. I think you are natural. You're just you. So the Mzungu also liked Delia so much. Even though she had a first wife, she wanted Delia to become a second wife. And Delia is so young. Now Delia already has reached 30. She's already 30. I think she was 32 years. She was 32 years. She's getting older, and she's a barren. And the Mzungu doesn't know Delia is a barren. They have been having sex, all that, and there's no way that when the Mzungu asked if Delia has a child, Delia was always like, no, I did this and this, I have family planning and whatever. That's what Delia was saying. Delia was saying about pregnancy and everything. She was so scared to open up to the Mzungu. She thought that the Mzungu will leave her. So the next week, the Mzungu invited the wife and the children. She had 3 children. One was 30 years old, another one was 20 something, and the other one was a teenager. So she invited them, and the wife had the wife hakukuwa na mashida. The wife just really, she wasn't having any problems with the Mzungu, because they got divorced, but the Mzungu had to take care of their children. So she didn't have any issues with the Mzungu getting married to Delia. She was not, like, she was just okay with the decision, because they were divorced. But the only thing that was keeping them closer is the children. So Delia said, oh, it's okay. Oh God, I was really scared because she thought she could be the second. She could be a second wife. The first wife is there, but now she became a wife to the mzungu. So they continued and continued and continued. Life was so easy. Life was very, 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 like she life was smooth. Life was smooth with Delia. So one day the mzungu asked Delia, why don't you want me to give you a child? I want us to have a child. I want us to have a family. That's what the mzungu told Delia. So Delia hakukata. She said it's okay, but there's this one problem that now Delia decided to open up. There's this one problem that came up, and I cannot zuia it. It happened during my 20s. I met someone, and i I became pregnant, and now I'm a barren. I don't know if you're okay with it, because the doctor told me that my womb was damaged after I got an abortion. So that's what Delia told the mzungu. The mzungu was like, oh, so sorry about that. The mzungu was so like he was so caring. He was so caring, by the way, even though the mzungu was so old, and he was caring, and he was a business person. He really was working. So it came a point when the mzungu told Delia, like, we can adapt a baby. So because Delia missed to have a baby, she really wanted to have her own baby, but it couldn't happen. And the only option she had in mind is just to adopt a baby who was young, who was just an infant. She wanted to adopt an infant so that she could feel like, this one, I will raise her like her baby, like my own babies, and that baby will always call her mom from the word start. Yeah, she adopted, and they lived happily ever after. Yes, and she really was, even she was given the mzungu opened work for her to do. So that's what happened to Delia. Yeah, Delia lived happily ever after with her mzungu, but she will always live with the regret that she is barren. She cannot carry her own child. She is barren because of some mistake she made in the past. So everyone, thank you for tuning into my live channel. Thank you for being with me here. My name is Joy, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And also thank you for the people who always comes back to my live. So thank you. So Rahma, what were you saying? I am back now. I can listen. Please show me how to make live. Oh, how to make live here in YouTube, man. Where? Like, you can just tell me where. Where in YouTube? Okay, I also want to show you guys something over here. Let me show you something. I also wanted to show you this art. You can see the art. You can see how it looks like. So I wanted to show you this type of art, and you can see how it looks. I wanted to show you this art. This is my art that I did. So this is called canvas. This is a canvas painting. As you can go through my videos, you'll see how I am doing these things. I have posted there. So this is a very good art, and if you love artwork or painting, you can do this, and you can do many more. Not just this, you can do a lot. So this is just one of my my hustles. This is what I do when this is my second hustle. I'm also a dancer. I also dance. Yeah. So guys, you can support me. If you like art. You can just DM me. I'm gonna give you my number. I'm just gonna post my number there. You will see it. Or you can go through my social media. I'm in TikTok. My name is Shori Joy in TikTok, and in In Instagram also Shorty Joy. Shorty with WTY, Shorty Joy. That's me on TikTok and also on Instagram. So you can subscribe to my YouTube channel too. And thank you for tuning in. Thank you. I love you guys so much. I want us to vibe every time, each and every time I come here. Like, I want you guys to be asking me questions. As not only I'm giving you stories, you can also ask me questions. I'm very friendly. By the way, I'm very friendly. Yes, I'm very friendly to this. Yeah, I'm very friendly. So, bye bye, guys. It's time to go. I love you. See you next time tomorrow.